I have a question. Why did you enter our solar system?
Crest is one of the last great scientists left on Arkan. We're working together to save our race from extinction.
You've tackled a tough job. How do you expect to stop the natural process of evolution?
By uniting with a younger race.
You wouldn't by chance care to start right away?
No, Major. Your race is not at all suitable. Intellectually, you're too inferior. By our rating, you have only reached the 4th stage of development.
And you?
The 9th.
Well, tell me, at the 9th level of development, what happens when a man and a woman are together in a bedroom?
I don't understand. I'm only putting on my flight suit. Oh. Are you saying that a naked girl is of interest to a man?
More or less. I'm content in the 4th stage. But we can talk about that later. The most important thing right now is to get Crest to Earth as quickly as possible. The sooner we find Dr. Haggard and his serum, the better.
I'll think about it.
But there's no time for that. Crest disease is serious. If you release my spaceship, we can leave right away.
I'm certainly not prepared to travel in your tin can.
Well, if nothing else, it works, unlike your highly developed vehicle.
We have a standby. I'm afraid it only does the speed of light. But that's better than your wash tub.
Why don't you stop putting on airs and look at me when I talk to you?
How dare you? That's a very primitive act.
Well, I'm only at stage 4. I can slip to stage 3 very easily.
I know you're computerized, but I'm willing to play. Let's see how brave you are.
I win. 3 aces.
Uh-oh. That's not fair. But you use x-rays to pick out my cards.
Mike, I hate to break up your game, but we're leaving for Earth as soon as possible.
Then why don't I try and get in touch with Control and warn them that we're on our way?
We don't warn anybody. We use the emergency vehicle from this ship and land in a deserted part of Africa. Incognito.
Why?
Why? Because the Arkanites are centuries ahead of us in technology. You know what that means?
Certainly. Whoever gets hold of that knowledge could dominate the entire Earth.
Exactly. That's why it's our duty to protect them and their spaceship. Let's go.
So we make the most sensational discovery of all time, and we can't tell anybody. It's crazy. We're inquisitive.
Go ahead. You wouldn't understand the principles involved anyway.
That's right. For example, we would never understand that this is a gravitational neutralizer. And that controls a magnetic anti-meteorite field. And this one is for,
comparative fall. Your eyes are very quick, just like your hands.
Thank you. Now I think you'd better put your superior intelligence to work and figure out a way to block out the radar net around the Earth. In about 1 second, we're going to be starring on the screens.
Do you really think so?
Hey, have a look at this.
What's happening?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like this before.
Sure it's not Stardust?
Absolutely, sir. All the radar controllers from Greenland to the Antarctic report the same disturbance.
What the devil's going on?
Come on!
Let's get near.
Those robots are great tailors, but they haven't got a clue how to put buttons on.
How do you feel?
Much better, thank you. The air here is very invigorating. Where are we?
Oh, in the desert about 400 miles from Mombasa.
Only it's not deserted, Perry. Over there.
Damn, it's a military vehicle. That means trouble.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
What are you going to do? They won't bother us.
Stay where you are, Major Rhodan, and don't interfere. I make the decisions here. You had better understand that.
Crazy idiot. Braking like that?
I didn't, sir.
Driver, back it up. Get ready to fire. Come on, turn this thing around. Fire!
What's the new trick?
The ship is surrounded with a highly active field of energy, which is completely impenetrable.
They only have a machine gun now, but they could come back with something heavier.
Nothing on this Earth of yours could possibly break that field of energy, not even the heaviest of guns. I think I'll have to teach them a lesson. And don't tell me to be patient with those children, Major. Because patience is not a virtue for me.
Activated energy?
It's a gravitational neutralizer. Any material at which it's beamed loses its weight. The vehicle is pushed backwards by the recoil of the machine gun fire.